I'll kiss your boots if you can do it. But to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo, right here. I'm the man. You're gonna be mine. Woo!
G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at boxwithg5jefftv. That's BOXWIT G5Jefftv. And if you guys don't mind, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Tony Bellew gets David Haye up out of there in the 5th round of the rematch. G5Jefftv gets the prediction right again. I predicted Bellew would win the fight. Now, I thought it was going to go to a decision, and I thought it was going to be a tight decision. But the bottom line is I got the right fighter winning the fight, and that was Tony Bellew. So that takes G5Jefftv to 14 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws in fight predictions. Once again, your boy is legit when it comes down to the predictions. Legit. So definitely start checking out the official breakdown and prediction videos. And I did this one last minute. This was like the morning of the fight. And I usually do my prediction videos maybe like a week, anywhere between a week to 3 weeks in advance. I'll go into the lab and figure out who's going to win the fight and why. But this rematch, it didn't have as much animosity as it did the first fight. It was more psychological warfare, and Tony Bellew was definitely winning that battle. And even in the prediction video, I said it really didn't come down to skill or talent or anything like that. This was simply would David Haye health hold up in this fight. And like, David Haye is just done. Like, he's done. Like, he looked super slow. He was in there like he was in quicksand. Got knocked down once in the, I think twice in the 3rd round, and then he got finished off with a left in the 5th. And David Haye should just retire. Like, just point blank, period. Like, his body has failed him. Like, physically he's defeated, mentally he's defeated. Like, he's just a done fighter at the end of the day. And he's like pure proof that on the outside your body could look great. Like, you can have a great looking physique, but that has nothing to do with your actual physical health. Like, David Haye looks great. He looks his body in terms of physique looks 10 times better than Tony Bellew's. And, pause, I'm not looking at dudes like that, but, I'm just stating the obvious. Like, if you had them two in a room and you would say, okay, who looks like they're in a better health? Who looks like they're in a better shape? You're going to say David Haye. But the bottom line is that's not the case. David Haye is the one with the injuries. David Haye is the one coming off of the ACL injury. David Haye was the one coming off of the bicep injury. And I said in the prediction video, I didn't like the fact that David Haye was going right back into the ring with Tony Bellew fresh off of those injuries without having a tune-up fight. And again, I was right. David Haye, just as a fighter, can't be trusted, and now as a fighter and his physical health can't be trusted. And he showed me so much in the first fight with Tony Bellew because he fought with that injury, which is superhuman to me, and he'll always get credit from me in terms of that, because he could have just threw in the towel when it happened. But David Haye is at a point in his career where I hope that his finances is in order. I hope that his finances is straight and he has set himself up for the rest of his life in terms of financially, because as far as boxing, he shouldn't be in the ring anymore. Like, point blank, period. He should not be in the ring anymore. And, you know, if Tony Bellew was knocking you all over the place and knocking you out, that's one thing. But he's only like 210 pounds and he was doing that. Imagine David Haye up against somebody that's 230, 240. Like, imagine Haye going up against a Wilder. Like, Wilder would literally knock him outside of the ring. Like, he would be in press row somewhere, stretched, if he fought somebody like a Deontay Wilder. If he fought an Anthony Joshua, he would be in press row. Tyson Fury, he would be in press row. Like, David Haye has done as much as he could, and your body tells you when it's time to go. And I hope he takes this advice and just retires. Are there other fights out there for him? Absolutely. Are there fights where he can make some money? Absolutely. If he signed a fight with Dillian White tomorrow, people are going to tune in and watch it. If he signed a fight with Derek Chisora tomorrow, people would watch it. If David Haye signed a fight with Joseph Parker, people are going to come watch it. His name commands a crowd. So technically, he doesn't have to retire. He could just take money fights and just lose and lose and lose, and then he'll be financially straight if he's not already, and just retire at that point. It's just me personally. I look at David Haye and I'm like, this is not nearly the same guy that I'm used to seeing. And then his whole fighting style has changed to accommodate his lack of physical ability. A guy that has a physique like that and only weighs 220 something pounds, for him to look that slow was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But much credit and much respect to Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew has nothing but the future ahead of him. He has nothing but big fights. Those same fights that I mentioned that David Haye can take and it's going to be a boatload of money, Tony Bellew can do the same thing. He can go up against Tyson Fury, major money. He can go up against Anthony Joshua, major money. He can go up against Derek Chisora, major money. He can go up against Dillian White, major money. Joseph Parker, major money. He called out Andre Ward. That would be a huge fight. That would be a huge fight, but I would hope Andre Ward would actually go to Tony Bellew's backyard, because that's where the money's at. But I doubt if that fight happens, even though he called out Andre Ward. But, I mean, Tony Bellew can fight Wilder. Great money. He can fight Ortiz. That's a good fight. He can fight Brazil. He would beat Brazil. Tony Bellew would beat Dominic Brazil easy. Like, he would mop the floor with Dominic Brazil. So I'm extremely excited to see what Tony Bellew is going to do next. He did what he was supposed to do, and he took out David Haye. And there were people that were picking David Haye too. There were people that were picking David Haye. So this wasn't no just easy pick for anybody. You know, it's just if you were picking Haye in this fight, you were basically betting on his health being okay. And he looked great physically for the first fight. And he gassed out first couple rounds. And pretty much after that, that's when he got hurt. But he looked like he was getting tired after the second round. He looked like he was getting tired. And Tony Bellew went in there in the third round and put it on him. Put it on him something serious. And David Haye at the end of that fight, he just looked defeated. Like, he just looked mentally and emotionally defeated. The fact that he might have to retire and he loses to his arch enemy twice, now I think about it, he's definitely not retiring. He's not going to retire off of back-to-back losses to his arch nemesis and Tony Bellew. I don't care if he has to take a bum fight. He's going to take a bum fight and he's going to make sure that he goes out with a W. So as much as I think he should retire, he's not going to retire just because he lost to Tony Bellew twice. He wouldn't, as a man, he wouldn't be able to live with that. So trust me, he's going to get back into the ring against some journeyman or something and get a victory, and then he'll probably call it quits. But it was an okay fight for as long as it lasted. Congratulations to Tony Bellew. David Haye, I hope he sits down and really evaluates his next moves. I think he should retire, maybe go into announcing, or become maybe a boxing promoter or something like that. Like, just because you retire doesn't mean you have to leave the sport. So I'm hoping that he really sits down and evaluates what's best for him and what's best for his family. And let's see what Tony Bellew does next. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the fight. Let me know what y'all think of both guys in the comment section. G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.